Oh my goodness, everybody. Okay, for those that don't know, DieCember is Simon's big wafer die release, huge wafer die release. I'm not positive how long or how many years they've been doing this. They were extremely generous and sent me, I'm not sure if this is the entire release, but close to it. And I am extremely excited and overwhelmed, and there's so much fun stuff. So we're just gonna dive into this release and review. First off, Suzy's paintable prints. They're not part of the DieCember release. They were like the Cyber Week release. They were released a week ago. I've already done a video using 4 of them, but these are just fabulous. So I thought I would show them for anyone that might have missed them. These are printed on Tim Holtz Distress watercolor paper on the smooth side. So you can color them up with your coloring medium of choice and make for fun cards. And like I said, I already did a video with 4 cards using those. And then, yeah, let's get into all these amazing dies that were released. Let's just move that off the side so it's not reflecting in the camera. First off, we have the Spiral Flower Wafer die. There was a smaller one that was released with the, was it the October kit? September? One of them. There's a smaller one anyway, and it's floated to the bottom of my container and I couldn't grab it before this, but it's about half the size. So now we have a larger one, which I really like because then you can like mix and match with them. I like that a lot. So we have that. Word dies. We have the Script Hello, and I love these ones because they have the word and the outline, or as I like to call it, the bubble die. I like the font of this one because there's several other ones they have that have this font, so I like the continuity. So we have Hello, perfect for so many cards. I use Hello sentiments a lot, so I will get a lot of use out of this one, as well as Miss You. So same thing. You've got your word and then your bubbles. So yeah, I really like the outline dies for ones like this because it makes it a lot easier to add them to your card, because you can die cut the outline from vellum or just a different color cardstock, etc. And then because these are so finely detailed, it's sometimes a bit of a pain depending on where you want to adhere them. So I like that you can adhere them over the outline and then you just have something a little bit with a bit more weight to it, if that makes sense, to add to your card. So yeah, and this one I like because it's 2 separate words. So you can have it as it shows, or you could have the U underneath, or you could stamp the word U, you know, anything for getting more use out of it. So we got that one, and then we have the fabulous Oh Hello There. I love that one too. I'm positive that's in Christina Werner's handwriting. She's done tons of dies and stamp sets for Simon, and this is another absolutely fabulous one. I love it. I love her writing. I'm so jealous. I wish I could have beautiful writing, but I don't. So that's why I use things like this. So yeah, and same thing. You could totally just die cut the word hello and use that. So it gives you a little bit extra. So we have that one. And then we have this fun happy birthday one that looks just like, oh, I'm tearing everything. Just like so. So yeah, HB, happy birthday to you. I like too that you can, you know, stamp the word birthday separately if you wanted. So just gives it a little something extra. And I like the style of this one, like would work really good for masculine cards. I also like, you could totally die cut this part as, and keep that as like almost like a window. That could be cool. So yeah. And then just inlay those pieces back into it in a different color cardstock, etc. You never know. There could be just options. Just options. My mind is just kind of starting to spin on all of this fun stuff. So now we're getting into all sorts of fun things. We've got the moon and star border and then the swirling star trail. And honestly, the minute I saw these, I was thinking about previous release, which I was able to pull out. I don't think I have quite all of it on hand, but there's the swirling star trail. I love that. I love the stitch line of stars. And again, you could just die cut and use the stars to add, you know, other things, but I love the little trail. I think it's adorable. And then the moon and star border. But what it reminded me of is with the previous release, we had the Cosmic Trail and we had the Tickle Breeze, and there was one with, was it a rocket ship? I couldn't find it. I still need to organize. And then this is old, but I'd use this in a recent video along with some of these other ones. The Shine On stamp set. So, you know, everything kind of ties in and you can mix and match with some older and newer. So yeah, really like that. I also like that this one, you could die cut this and use these pieces in a shaker card. That would look really cute too, I think. So we've got that one, and this fabulous Swirling Star Trail, which I really like. And then we have the stitched window frame, which is really, really cute. So I'm gonna open that up. So yeah. Just a nice size. Again, would be really cute for shakers or for little characters could be peeking out for this, or you could have it as literally a window, like die cut rectangle into your card and have that, you know, adhered over it, etc. And then like actually looking to the inside of your card. And yeah, stitching detail all around the perimeter and the frame. I really like that. Really like that. Then we have some fun snowflake. We have a retro flake border. Really cute. And same thing, you could die cut this along, you know, the bottom of your card, the side of your card, whatever. Or you could just die cut and use the pieces, and they're big enough, you could definitely, tiddlywinks. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, it's so cute. But yeah, or use these pieces as like shaker elements. That would look really cute too, because they're all just a nice size. I really like that. So that's really cute. So we have the retro flake one. And then we have this Sensational snowflakes. This one's a lot bigger, much bigger. It's a very like hefty size snowflakes. I really like these. I think they're just so nice. And those look really pretty too. Die cut like from white cardstock and vellum and like layer and stagger them. That would look really fun too. So we got that one. Now we have some really fun border dies here. We have the CORBEL curved border. Simon's released a lot of CORBEL dies over the last couple years, and they're just really pretty. So this will be just 5.5 or over? Just over 5.5 inches. It's like 5 5/8 inches. So that will definitely cut, you know, the bottom of an A2 sized card. You got that gorgeous curved edge, and then like you could back that with some glitter cardstock, I'll get to that in a minute, or pattern paper. So this beautiful flap to your card, or just use it as a layer, you know, layer that over. And then you have the windows peeking into the layer beneath. I love that. That's so pretty. So it worked for like elegant cards so nicely. So we have that one. Then we have the arched stitching borders. So these are two separate dies. You can either just break them apart or use your wire snips to cut them apart. And these will cut the edge along with a nice little bit of stitching. So we've got, you know, the jagged one, or like a banner type of an edge, and then a nice little scallop, and again, on a nice little curve. So yeah, definitely sized so you can do the long way on an A2 sized card. I really like that. Really like that. Got that. And then we have the CORBEL cut borders. This one will be a straight die cut. Yes. So you got your straight cutting edge and then all these window pieces. So kind of ignore this part because really it will just cut an entire piece of cardstock. It'll just be a solid piece, however wide you want it to be. And then it'll go to this gorgeous CORBEL window. And then just a straight edge, whereas the other one was very curved. So it just kind of depends on the look you want to go for. Really pretty. I can't wait to see what their team does with like some of these. So many times it's like, I'll kind of like, you know, you just see things and you're like, oh, you know, it's pretty. And then you see examples using it and it's like, oh, I need to own all of it. So we have that. And then we have this fun stitched Wimbley borders. So again, both of these have a cut line on one side and then stitching. So just to add that little extra something to the sides of your cards. I like that. Yeah, you could do some very simple cards, you know, very clean and simple, but then use any of these different dies, just add a little extra something to the flap. So cut it, add some little stitching or the corbels, etc. It's really fun. Or again, loop the loop. So many fun ones. This one's really fun. I really like this one. And again, it cuts, that'll be the card edge or layer edge, depending on how you want to use it. So fun loop, and then it adds the stitching in as well. How fun is that? That's so cute. I love that. Love that. So that was the border dies. And then we're getting into a whole bunch of like collage and window type dies, which are so fun. Sun and moon collage. Literally just a long, narrow rectangle die. I immediately start thinking about like watercolor backgrounds. You know, you could do this one and have it as a sunset. Do galaxy backgrounds, etc., etc., and then have a piece and die cut this so it's your window and then that backing it. I think this is, for being such a simple die, you know, it's not all fancy, I could see getting a ton of use out of this one. And yeah, you could have it so it's this way on your card, or have it this way and do it as a sunset, this way as a moon. Oh. Ideas are rolling. So yeah, that's the sun and moon collage. Then we have the sensational snowflake collage, which is, I think, another large one. Oh yeah, really fun. So it's gonna cut all these fun windows with the snowflakes. So this would totally make an amazing like shaker card, or again, cut this in white cardstock, back it with some glitter paper, pop it up with foam tape, etc. So fun. You could use those other snowflakes, die cut those, and then layer them, you know, on top if you wanted with like vellum, add some jewels. So many ideas. The ideas are starting to just roll as I'm going through all this. So we have that one, and then we have the Everglade collage. Oh, is that ever pretty? That is so pretty. Love this. This is a good size too. This will take kind of like center focus on your card. It's 3 1/4 by 4, almost 4 1/2. So on an A2 card, this will kind of take it up. This is perfect. You have little characters peeking out beneath it. Again, do like a little watercolor background, have like a silhouette image in the background. So many things. Add a stamp sentiment, and you're good. That one's really, really pretty. So that one, and then we have the evergreen circle. I like that one. That's really nice. So this one is about 2.5 inches in diameter. Yeah, really nice. Really nice. And I'm always on a watercolor kick. I just keep thinking about like doing like little watercolor backgrounds and then backing them behind dies like this, because it would just be so pretty, or like galaxy backgrounds, and then have it as like a winter snow theme. Got that one. And then we have the Faraway Forest collage. This is another good sized one. Love that. This one is about 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 inches. So just a different style. I love the branches, and same thing. You could have some images, little characters peeking out, you know, hiding in the background, a little sentiment, to do just a really easy, or even some ink blending would look really nice. Just really soft colors, or this one would be really good for masculine cards. A lot of these would be. Oh, I really like these. Got that. And then we have these gorgeous snowflake dies. Simon has released so many over the years, and I think by this point I've collected all of them. I think so. So this is the Bliss snowflake. So pretty. I love the detail of this. And it's about 2 inches. So yeah, love that. So that's the Bliss snowflake. And then we have the Joy snowflake, which is similar size. Yeah, it's about the same. So totally different styles though. And I've said this in many videos, you can never have too many snowflake dies or snowflake stamps, ever. Because they're all unique, they're all beautiful. So that's that one. And then, this one just, the Felicity snowflake. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Love it. Absolutely love it. The detail of this is just something else. So this one is 3¼ inches in diameter. That is just gorgeous. Love it. That one. And then we have the fabulous, I'm so excited about this, Nested Talk Bubbles set. This set is huge. I love Simon's nested dies, and this one, the second I saw it, it's like, this one is probably going to be one that I'm not going to put away and I'm going to use all the time. You have them all the way from the smallest, which is about 3/4 inch wide, all the way up to the biggest one, which is massive. The biggest one is 5.5 inches by 5 inches. Well, really, if you add the little talk bubble, it's even more than that. It's like 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. It's huge. Love it, because the biggest one, you could totally use it and cut just a rectangle, and then have the entire upper portion of your card would be a speech bubble, and stamp your sentiment, have your character, etc., etc. You can do that with several of these, or the two largest ones anyway would work on that size. Or if you're using your card this way, the largest one would still work for that. Love that. Love it. And then your sentiment can kind of take center stage, and you can have little characters along the bottom. Love. Love this one. I cannot wait. Definitely want to cut these apart with some wire snips. I like how it's really, really thin, the pieces connecting them. So this will be really easy to just snip, 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 snip down and have all of these dies. And yeah, I'm not putting this one away with the rest of my dies. This one's going to stay right next to my die cut machine because I think I'm going to use it a lot. I'm so excited about this. Oh my goodness. There's that one. And then last but not least of what I've got here is the picture book. Funny thing, I was going through my stash the other day. I'm going to have a card coming up using one of these penguins because I specifically wanted a penguin die. And I have all the Simon Says picture book dies. And I was like, oh, and there wasn't a penguin. And I was literally, this was about 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I was so frustrated because I was just very specific on the idea I wanted. And then I got the package and they didn't just release one, they released 3. Aren't they cute? I'm so excited. And now I need to figure out which one I want to use. I think I've settled on this little guy, the hugging penguin. But they're all just so cute. So yeah, absolutely adorable. And like I said, Simon has a ton of picture book dies now, all these different characters, and they're just the cutest little things. I just love them. So yeah, and the great thing about these, you could use all 3 of them on a card. So yeah, one is the secret penguin, one is happy penguin, and one is hugging penguin. Love it. Love it. So fun. And I love these ones because they will cut. So you can obviously cut from different colors of cardstock. So you do black and then white, etc., etc. But because they're separate die cuts, it's going to be so easy to tuck little, like, whatever that they can be holding. Cups of coffee, little gifts, etc., etc. Love. Love. These are so, so cute. They're so cute. So yeah, that is it for the die portion of the release, which is massive because it's DieCember. Simon totally outdid themselves again. I will link to everything. There was also this in the package. I'm not sure if they're releasing it as a combo pack or how it's working. I'm really excited about this because obviously everyone knows I love glitter, everything glitter, and I especially love glitter paper, and this paper is gorgeous. Oh, is this all just beautiful. So I will have links to this, whether, like I said, I don't know yet if it's going to be a combo pack like this or if it's gonna be like full sheets or how it's gonna work. I kind of hope it's a combo pack like this because this is awesome. And then I need to get like 50 of them so I never run out for the rest of my life. But look at this. So much fun. And this is really nice glitter paper too. It's not too thick, so it'll die cut nicely, and it's not loose. Like some glitter papers, even just going like this, you still get a little bit of glitter fallout, which I don't mind. Doesn't bother me, but I know it bugs a lot of people. So this is like, yeah, this stuff holds up really nicely, just like nothing. Like it is solid. This, oh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So much beautifulness. Isn't that just, oh. So thank you if you are still watching. This is a crazy long video. I rambled on like a crazy person, as always. But yeah, I will have links to the release. I will have links to the products. Not sure if all the links will fit in the description box below the video, but I'll definitely have them on my blog where it's easier to see. So check that out below. Check it out on my blog. I'll be doing a blog hop coming up very soon, and I'll have videos very soon coming using these goodies. So stay tuned as always. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon in the next video.